I want to thank Chairwoman Diane Black for her work with the Budget Committee moving forward. It's also, when she comes from a state of Tennessee, it continues to show the failure of Obamacare. When she talked about 2/3 of those counties, with Humana pulling out, next year she'll have 16 counties in that state with no provider at all. We cannot wait to act. And as we told you before, this is going to go through 3 phases. The first phase has gone through Energy and Commerce and Ways and Means. Every single Republican has voted for it. We'll now go through Budget, then we'll go to Rules Committee, and then we'll come to the floor. Our second phase, as Chairwoman Diane Black talked about, is the power with HHS, the Health and Human Service Secretary, Tom Price, continue to take action as we move forward. The third phase, people ask when that's going to take place, and I want to make a little news today and give you a little heads up about when we'll start moving those bills. So next week, the House will consider the Competitive Health Insurance Reform Act of 2017, which eliminates the antitrust protection for insurance providers and creates competition so Americans are not left with one or two choices for health coverage, which has been a growing reality in many parts of the country. We will also consider the Small Business Health Fairness Act. It was from the from Education and Workforce Committee. That allows small businesses to pool together and purchase plans, increasing their purchasing power to negotiate better care and lower premiums for their workers. This is an important step forward purchasing health care across state lines as it allows interstate shopping for small business plans. Later in the month, we will vote on H.R. 1215, Protecting Access to Care, to prevent abusive lawsuits that cause higher premiums due to the high and unnecessary cost of defensive medicine. We'll also consider Self-Insurance Protection Act, which protects workers who get their health care coverage from employers that self-insure by providing a backstop on catastrophic losses. These are only a few of the steps that we'll take in the third phase, but as you know, the first is moving now, the third will continue to move next week, and the actions by Secretary Tom Price are already moving as we speak.